Shannon, Courtney, if you were stuck in the woods, would you rather come across a man or a bear?
Let's say you're a woman in the forest, I'm a bear. We're getting married.
Welcome. Today's episode of The Story of. It's a little bit of a mixed bag.
Today's story is a mixed bag. The story of two podcast hosts that are still getting their wraps around it, but we're getting there.
Don't doubt us like that.
Nah,
You need to have confidence.
I'll have confidence.
Have the confidence. So we're going to talk about a bunch of different stuff today. So we're going to talk about some weird laws that exist, and Jay's done all this research, so we'll listen to him. We'll talk about a new show that we just watched on Netflix and loved, and we're going to talk about fighting sharks? Question mark.
Fighting sharks.
And then we're going to play some trivia, and we're really excited. We've got a fair few trivia questions to ask each other to test each other's knowledge on our chosen topics. So let's
It's gonna be fun.
dive right in with the sharks.
Dive right in. Oh, you want to get that one out?
No, I was just trying to make a metaphor. I'm diving.
Well, bugger it. Let's do the shark question
Sure, let's
first.
do sharks. Okay,
All right.
we were struggling on what to do on the podcast today, and I asked my friend Courtney. Shout out Courtney. What a legend. Always
What up,
has
Courtney?
the most obscure ideas, and I love it. She's been thinking about it all
The
week.
first question from the audience.
First question from the audience
You
is,
paving the way. Christopher Columbus in the comments section.
is, would you win in a fight with a shark? Like, if it was you versus shark, would you
Okay.
win?
Would
Would you bet on yourself?
I would. Depends on what. No, I don't want to turn it into that kind of question. I would want to say yes, as long as it's not a great white that's 20 meters long.
Right.
So if it's a little reef shark, I'm gonna say yes.
Oh, yeah. I would just keep booping its nose to push it out of the way
Yeah.
until it goes away.
How many times have we been snorkeling?
Once.
Yeah, we're definitely qualified to talk on this subject.
Hey, we seen a turtle
Yeah, we did see a turtle.
when we went snorkeling.
We heard a whale.
We heard whales.
We heard whales. That was cool.
Wait, we didn't actually hear whales then, but we heard it on the footage that we caught. That was cool.
Yeah, the whales were.
Yeah, I feel like that it actually does kind of lead in, the shark thing leads into another topic that has been a high debate on the internet in the last
Right.
week. I don't know whether you've heard about this.
No, what's the topic? And then I'll.
The question is, it goes out to women. If you were stuck in the woods, would you rather come across a man or a bear? Do you want to know what the sad thing is? Most women are choosing bear. They would rather
Why?
fight a bear than see a random man in the woods.
I mean, I get
Because a lot of stuff's going on at the moment. The media is very much showcasing male violence towards women.
Yeah.
And it is quite prominent in society at the moment. There's a real big light going onto it, and there has been a lot. I don't know the exact number, but I know close to 40 women have been killed in Australia so far this year, which is pretty intense stuff for such an early part in the podcast. But I just realized.
Hey, what about killings?
I just realized we're so
Today's-
close we're so early in the podcast, and I'm talking about these things, but. So a lot of people are saying, a lot of women are saying they would rather fight a bear in the woods than a man.
If I was a woman, if I was to, and
Yeah.
yep, not that that's what constitutes that, but if I didn't have this, if I was a lady, I would want probably a man that is a bear, like a dude who's built for the forest, like a grizzly man,
like a lumberjack guy.
Yeah, because they're friendly. Generally,
I'm
yeah. Generally, they're friendly,
goodness.
I guess. But yeah, I'd want a man bear,
I
a
would
bear
want,
man,
I would want a baby bear.
or you'd want a bear man, and then he's.
I would want a baby
That's
bear
what you don't want.
that doesn't know that they have claws yet.
A
and,
baby bear.
Yeah, that doesn't know they're dangerous yet.
So
and
a cub, a bear
yeah,
cub.
like a little cub. I could do that.
That'd be probably worse because then if the bear cub's there, the mama bear is not too far away. She'd go. "Ah."
But what if they choose me to be their mama bear?
Yeah. This is why we don't put. This is why we don't take questions from the internet. We take them from our loyal fans.
But that was a very interesting topic that I seen
Yeah,
come up.
that's cool.
I was very interested.
The bear.
Imagine, society is
I'd still take the shark in the forest.
The shark in the
Yeah.
forest. I would win against the shark in the forest.
That'd be good.
But yeah, that's a very interesting kind of like would you
Cool.
rather that's
Okay.
going around at the moment. And it
Honestly, I would probably say the man. Anyway.
yeah. It depends what the man looked like.
Because
If I could make a snap judgment on the man,
a bear weighs like 200 and something. If you're like way out in the forest,
yeah.
like no roads, I don't know how the fuck you got out there in the first place, lady, but you're probably not, you shouldn't be answering this question if you got yourself in the place of being lost in the forest in the first place. But yeah, I would probably pick the man. Bears are huge and they're fast.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that's a very interesting. It's just a very interesting topic that the majority of women are choosing a bear because they're not feeling safe with men at the moment.
But either way, we're all just like picking the bear or the man over the internet without actually being situation, in. You would hope there's a bloke around the corner. You
would hope there was anyone around the corner.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, you'd hope there's another lady lost in the forest with you.
At least you could do it together. You'd die together against a bear.
Yeah. I don't know. The Revenant was a messed up movie.
Never seen it.
All right, well, maybe we should watch that movie and then come back and watch that 3.5 hour movie and then come back and choose that question. Yeah, choose the answer for that question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we didn't even do our good versus bad.
No, we didn't do our good versus bad, but mine kind of segues into our first topic anyway. So I'll start with yours. So what's your good versus bad for the week?
My good vibes was our Sunday drive that we had today.
Yep.
We had top down on Jay's Jeep, drove down to Palm Beach, and had the most delicious, authentic Mexican food.
Good.
It was so good.
Shout out to, what the hell are they called?
Costa Tacos.
Costa Tacos. Gold Costa Tacos.
They have a place in Palm Beach and in Bondi.
Yes.
No.
Byron
Bay. Sorry, I was like Bondi? No. So they have Palm Beach and Byron Bay. They have their authentic Mexican. They use fresh produce only. They have birria tacos, which are absolutely to die for. Jay had the most delicious nachos.
Nachos, yep.
I had a virgin margarita.
Threw on some chili chipotle honey sauce. It was good
to die for.
But yeah, so fresh.
And also so reasonably priced.
Yeah, honestly.
For such a big serve.
And considering they're like getting all local produce and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely insane. Check them out if you're close. They're so good. Even if you travel up to the Queensland area,
Costa Tacos.
Go and see them. Costa Tacos.
Dolly.
They're delicious. That's my good vibes.
Yep.
My bad vibes. All of our outdoor plants.
Bear question?
No. All of our outdoor plants have died.
That is a bit of a bad vibe, but.
So I want to throw it out, the question of, does anyone know any plants that can like withstand Gold Coast heat? Because I don't want to have
sunlight.
to. Yeah,
like direct.
Well, it doesn't hit like direct because it is under the cover of our like upstairs apartment, but it does get quite direct.
Like
in the morning.
It gets direct sun.
You're correct.
Now that we're in that time of the year, like it's cocked over.
So we bought plants that were specific for higher temperatures, like the right climate, direct sunlight, and they died.
Yeah, I kind of...
2 survived. Our aloe plant and then our jade plant. Well, they were the 2 that survived.
Yeah, it didn't help we were away for 2 weeks.
No, they were dead before that.
They were. Yeah, but there was a couple, the herbs and that. But once we got back from our wedding, it was kind of like...
True.
They're
we were away for 2
lost
weeks.
cause.
Yeah. So I had to get rid of them today, which was pretty sad. But I'm happy. I think I might just go buy a bunch of succulents that can kind of withstand.
Yeah, because the succulent out there is still good.
That's probably the idea.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah. So that was my bad vibes.
That is a bad vibe.
They were such cute plants when we put them in and they died. I'm really sad about it. What's yours?
My bad vibe for the week. I didn't even think of a bad vibe because honestly, it's been a good, fun week. Yeah, for one, I was going to say it rained while I was at work the other day, but honestly, raining while working outside is kind of fun sometimes. If you're all like rugged up in a jacket and that, me and the homeboy Harry were like wheelbarrowing stuff in the rain and it was actually kind of fun. Anyway, so I didn't really have a bad vibe for the week. Well, we finished that movie. It was sad. Not the movie, the show.
Yeah, we finished watching We Were the Lucky
We Were the
Ones.
Lucky Ones, which we probably talked about on the podcast before. But
Yeah, we
finished
talked into
that.
episode 1.
But that wasn't a bad vibe. It just made me cry, which crying is sometimes a bad vibe.
I know.
You
know what? I was
good.
so fine. I was like close to tears for like majority of the final episode.
I was in tears way before you.
But no, because like I was like trying so hard to hold it in. But then there's like no completely spoilers, but there's like a scene with a child, and that got me.
Yeah.
It was when the kid
which wasn't even the
tears.
first kid in the TV show, but
no, like I just, oh my god, like it was just, I'm tearing up thinking about it again.
It was good.
Oh,
that was a bad vibe. But anyway, after that, we immediately started watching Shane Gillis, Steve Gobin, McKeever, Tires, etc. Tires,
so
etc. I
good.
hear it's called. It was so funny.
So good.
Honestly, like I was going into it thinking it would be like their skits. Shout out the dogs, but the skits they do are like low budget, just super funny. I mean, you could tell it was like lower budget than a Netflix production, but it was so good.
It reminded me of like
funny.
the start of The Office. You know what I mean? Like that kind of vibe and quality.
Like High School Musical budget.
No. No, as in like The Office.
Yeah.
Or like kind of The Office is like.
That's
or
the
like
first one that comes to
Parks
mind.
and Rec, kind of like the very
first
start,
one's always like
the
bare
pilot.
bones.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's always the best too because the jokes are raw and you've got to feed off the comedy. There's something in your eyeball.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
All right, that's fine. Okay, keep going.
Anyway,
so I was a bit worried. At first with Tires.
Yeah, you're worried. So in what way?
Well, because comedian shows are always like really hit or miss.
Yeah, because you got to be into their comedy as well.
Yeah, and every time you turned on Beautiful Dogs, I'd sit there and go, can we watch something else? Because Jay was in this phase where he would literally watch Beautiful Dogs, Shane Gillis' Netflix special, once a week.
When it first came out, I was vibing it.
Once
but it was
week.
also hard because it's a hard one to swallow. There's a middle section in there which kind of like gets to a comedy that I don't like, so I have to watch it in weird bursts.
Yeah, and I was like, he'd turn on the TV and he'd go to put it on, and I'm like, can we just watch something else? But there is a few like of Shane Gillis' skits that I've seen, and like not his skits, like his stand-up stuff that I've seen, that I'm like, oh yeah, cool, that's actually really funny. So I was giving it a try, and I was very pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, it was good.
It's not like intelligent humor,
no.
but it's good.
It's good. It's good dumb comedy.
Like it's great.
And the main character, he's so cool. Steve Gobin.
Yeah.
That
20-minute
character Will
episodes.
is so funny.
20-minute episodes, so good, so watchable, so bingeable.
But even thinking back, like after we finished it, that whole last couple episodes or whatever, I don't want to spoil anything, but I was realizing by the end of it, they've actually like written proper like character arcs for all these people. Like Will's character arc of like going over and then actually being the guy who's doing all the right stuff, and they all love him, and it's so it's actually kind of the last episode's kind of pretty, like it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's actually a cute comedy,
and like it's really cool because like there's every episode it talks about like Will's dad as like a what is the word unseen character, just named. You hear all about them, and then in the last episode you get this reveal,
and he's just there,
and it's so good. I can't wait, and it's getting another season.
Already. How good!
So much fun.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited. I hope the second season's just as good as the first.
Yes,
it was super cool.
I think that's so cool. And you were telling me about how Shane Gillis actually got this like show to happen with Netflix, which I think is a really cool explanation and like a really cool business move on Shane's part and Netflix's part with it. So you explain that.
So I think, so paraphrasing, but I'm pretty certain he's like let them film at the comedy special to put the comedy special on Netflix.
In exchange
for getting, what do you call that? A deal?
The platform.
A deal to put it on the platform, to put Tires, like one of his sketch shows, because Tires had a episode which is taken off YouTube now. I wish it wasn't. I'm sure it is still on there somewhere.
Like someone.
But the pilot episode that they've like funded previously is on YouTube. It goes for like 10 minutes. and it's so funny. Same thing. Like, it's
Yeah.
hilarious. It's about like all the guys in the shop are trying to like create the women's awareness episode, like the first episode that they actually did, but it was more about like them putting awareness out for like sexual harassment and whatever. And you can imagine all the jokes around that. And there's this 10-minute episode on there, and it never got picked up. That was like 6 years ago.
Oh, wow.
So then they finally put it together. So yeah, I think he had some deal there.
I think that's so cool. That's such a smart
Yeah.
business move.
Yeah, there's more behind it. I'll have to listen to that episode again and find out what exactly it was, because it was a super cool story.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's
now they've got that deal, and it's really cool.
already getting a second season. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And
he,
like, it's-
he's had like, they had this funny story. They're like hanging out with the Netflix guys and like all these football dudes, and now Netflix is like getting him to stand up and do comedy and like against all his idols or whatever, with all his idols there. And it's like, oh, that's actually a pretty cool story. So he's coming around quite good, and I think everyone's jumping on board of it. It's pretty cool.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I think it's
Big
finally
fan.
time for me to watch Beautiful Dogs.
Yeah. It is
Now
fun.
that
It
I've-
is funny. There is some parts in there that are like hard to swallow for me, but it's like yeah, it's good. It's good stuff.
Sweet.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
the big chunk kind of this episode
It's gonna be
is
trivia.
going to be trivia.
It's gonna be the
But
games.
before we get to trivia, I really want to know what the do you want to do
Oh,
top three
three laws?
most obscure laws
All right.
that are still
Well, I'll tell you how
either
this.
still exist now
Yeah.
or were put into place?
So I've got some
previously.
screenshots on my phone. I'll tell you how this came to be.
You've told me some of these before.
Yeah, this first one. The reason this started, the reason I actually looked this up.
These are like your fun facts.
It's kind of hard to be restricted to three, because I just this first one got me so good. So we were standing in Brisbane one day, and there's like bush turkeys everywhere.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. Like, they're not the bin chickens. I know what a bush turkey is. Like the red ones and the black. Like, they're red and black.
Yes.
They look like a turkey.
They look like a turkey, yes.
Anyway, bush turkeys. They're illegal to kill. Like,
Really?
That's what I heard. I was like, oh, it's illegal to kill them. All right, so I looked that up. Why is it illegal to kill a bush turkey? Like, way back when they killed bush turkeys because they tasted really nice or whatever. And
Yeah.
then there's like, they put in fines against it because they became endangered. The environmental agencies are like, all right, you can't kill bush turkeys anymore. So they put a fine on it, and it's just gone up and up and up. So you can't move. So I found out you can't touch, move, like kick, like abuse, like anything. Fair enough, animal abuse. You can't hunt them, anything. Turkeys kill chickens. So if you have backyard chickens, you could have a
They're a
turkey. in there.
pest.
They're not a pest, but they kill your
Bordering
chickens.
on a pest.
If a turkey killed my chickens, I'm killing that fucking turkey.
That's so aggressive.
Do you know how much it is if you kill a turkey
And get fined.
and get fined? Get fined it out. Get found
No.
out. Get fined.
How much is it?
So the penalty for taking or killing a brush turkey, which is a bush turkey, ranges from $667 to a maximum of $133,000 or 1 year in prison.
Excuse me, 1 year in prison
If
for
you get
killing a
caught
turkey.
killing a turkey.
That's the maximum.
That's the maximum. So you can spend a year in the slammer for killing one of those turkeys if they like kill your chickens.
Imagine that with like talking to your bunkie in prison. What are you in for? Yeah, I killed a man. What are you in for? I killed a turkey.
He's like, yeah, same, brother. I killed a man. No, I killed a turkey.
Like a bush turkey. Yeah, men are such turkeys sometimes. No,
Oh, man
like a
are turkeys.
literal turkey.
Yeah. And that's in Queensland, but in New
Oh
South
my
Wales,
goodness.
22 grand. You guys got it easy. You guys can kill as many turkeys as you want, basically.
Oh, if you have
You guys can
22
kill
grand
5
spare.
turkeys to our 1. pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah. So New South Wales.
Has it gone so high just because of like
I think it's because
inflation
of inflation
or
and
something?
stuff.
Yeah, like
I would assume.
just as
but
things have gone, it's just compounded.
I guess, yeah. It's
And
one
they
of those
just
weird
forgot
laws that
about it.
stayed in place.
That's so
Yeah, I'm sure
funny.
they haven't forgot about it, but they're not going to get rid of it. Like, I don't know how many people get imprisoned from turkey killings every year, but
I would love to know that number.
that would be so good. So I have some more.
Yeah.
Ones,
Okay.
and I would like to wonder your hypothesis on how the hell did these become laws? Like, what did the first person do for them to go, yep, this has to be legislated?
Right.
All right. In Western Australia, you can get in trouble for cleaning seagull poo or bat droppings without a license. Without a license to clean, you can't clean seagull poop or bat poo.
Is it because I know bat poo has disease in it, and like bats, you need to be careful.
Right? Yeah.
So
maybe.
would it be like something to do with like a disease?
Maybe.
Like, do you reckon someone like cleaned up and collected seagull and bat poo to then spread a disease?
Oh yeah, like the first person was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna clean that up," and they didn't clean.
Like it was malicious.
Yeah.
Like, and they spread a disease.
Or did they murder someone with bat poo? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, because when I was in Malaysia, I know it's different because it's not Australia. When I was in Malaysia, we had to be really careful when we went into the caves to make sure we didn't get bat poo or like
because of diseases.
Or because of diseases. I don't know exactly the disease, but
yeah,
like you know how malaria is in mosquitoes.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. There's stuff that's in bats.
So how did you wait? So you have to watch for bat poo. So did you have to like look up?
I had to be careful.
Yeah, the walk.
No, you just had to be careful.
Oh, okay.
And like we couldn't like take anything with us out of the cave.
Yeah.
And like we couldn't disturb the bats to make them like fly at you or anything because if they scratched you or anything like that as well.
Yeah, I understand the scratching and stuff because I think bats have like.
But no, it's also bat droppings. Same thing. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe that was it. Maybe
someone, you know, it's like the mushroom lady from.
Oh, too soon. The mushroom lady.
I don't know. All I know is mushroom poisonings have gone. There's been 3 cases of it this year alone.
That's
after that lady.
Yeah. What would you rather? Eat a bear or a mushroom?
What would you rather be poisoned by mushrooms or bat poo?
Yeah. In the forest. Alrighty.
What's the next one?
Next one I've got is if you're tempted to make chippies in Western Australia, there's another Western Australian one. If you're tempted to make chippies.
Like hot chips.
Like chips. Yeah, if you're tempted to make chips, carrying more than 50 kilos of potatoes is illegal unless it's been bought from a grower or a retailer that's authorized by the Potato Corporation. So unless you buy from a registered retailer that has been authorized by the...
Like a wholesaler kind of.
Yeah.
That is authorized to sell over...
Unless the Board of Potatoes has sanctioned it, you can't carry over 50 kilos. Otherwise, you face a fine up to $5,000 for the offense. So if you're carrying 50 kilos, that's okay. Grab another potato, 50 kilos and 300 grams. Sorry, mate.
Where'd you get this?
We're going to need to confiscate these chippies.
Where'd you get these potatoes?
Oh,
Did you get them from an authorized thing?
Nah, but that brings a good question. What if they're already been processed into chippies? Surely you can just carry 50 kilos of chippies as much as you want and then somehow reforge them back into potatoes. But you can't carry 50 kilos of potatoes. Does that make sense? Again, I think that's a disease one. The first guy carried, but how did it get put at 50 kilos? Did one guy have 100 kilos worth of potatoes and they're like, oh, he's sick. Maybe we should put a limit on that.
No, but maybe the whole authorized by a certain seller thing was that someone was trying to undercut potato sales or something.
Oh,
someone was trying to backyard sell these potatoes for cheap.
Yeah.
And they were like, nah, if you were going to wholesale potatoes, right? Wholesale is a decent amount. 50 kilos is a decent amount of potatoes, right?
Yeah.
It's like a fish and chip shop amount of potatoes. So if they're trying to if there's a backyard place trying to undercut all the wholesalers and they didn't like that, the Chippy Corporation is going to be like, no.
No.
You need to have it from one of our authorized sellers as if you're buying over 50 kilos as in wholesale.
Yeah.
So that they know where all of their produce is coming from and going.
Yeah.
They have a trace.
Yeah. Actually, I've got a funny story about that. During COVID in India somewhere, pretty certain it was India, they put like lockdown restrictions on this town, and a guy who worked in the town was like, I need to get back to my family. Like, well, you can't leave the town unless you're you've got produce, you're a distributor, something like that. So he had the money to go out and buy a truck and 2 tons of onions. He bought 2 tons of onions because he was like, yeah, that's what distributors do. Onion, like people who, because he's seen all these people like at the markets with bags and bags and bags of onions. He was like, oh, they must be distributors. They must be able to go wherever they want. So I'll buy 2 tons of onions, put them in the back of a truck and drive back to my family. He drove back to his family. And he's going around the town like, oh, I need to get rid of these onions. So he's like, going around the town trying to sell onions, but he's just gone from one town with onions to another town. Onions are like the easiest thing to grow. To another town that has 2 tons of onions.
Oh my goodness.
Everyone and their mama has onions. So he can't get rid of the onions. And anyway, he makes it back to his family and like the onions are rotting in the truck in the middle of town. And then he ends up getting taken away because he's got a rotting truck of 2 tons of onions anyway.
Oh my God.
This is like at the start of COVID in India somewhere.
That's so
Yeah, I do remember getting told that story. Yeah, it's so funny. So stupid,
so
but
much work and then that happening.
Yeah, that just reminded me of that as soon as we talked about those potatoes.
All right, do you have one more?
I do have one more. Which is kind of funny because we just got married with my wife.
Is my husband.
I took off mine to wash my hand. It's in there.
He's not married.
I wash my hands.
He's single, folks. No, I'm joking.
What?
You're not wearing a ring.
Yeah, it's in the bathroom. I washed my hands after I did a poopy.
Oh, well, I'm glad. I'm glad. I would take that.
Anyway,
it's the only excuse.
Weird.
That is the only excuse I will allow.
Anyway, so seeing as we just got married, it's illegal in South Australia, which this doesn't make any sense from what we got asked before you get married.
Okay.
Do you take the to?
Because we just had had to do the whole process.
It's illegal in South Australia to object to a wedding. What's the penalty? $10,000 or 2 years imprisonment if you object to a wedding. So if you get up.
So like back in the day, or you can still have it in wedding ceremonies, is the whole, if you do not think this couple should be married, please object now. Or forever hold your peace, right? That used to be a saying. It's in like every movie and it's always a dramatic thing. They've literally just put in a law to stop that. Yeah,
but let's say you're a woman in the forest, I'm a bear, we're getting married. Your dad goes, I don't want her to marry a bear.
Prison.
But, what if I was like some crazy, like high rolling drug dealer or whatever? Your dad was like, I don't want you to get rid of it. Or your mom or like some random person,
like a crazy
random, right?
mother-in-law. Not that my mother-in-law's crazy; she's lovely. Just Roxley. This is not about you.
Shout out, Mom.
This is not about you. You are lovely.
But if she objected to that,
but if I've heard so many stories about crazy mother-in-laws that they literally do object, so they can't do it in South Australia.
Yeah.
So anyone who has a crazy mother-in-law, get married in South Australia.
Yeah, there you go.
Because they can't object.
Yeah. We were going to do that. No.
No, stop it. I'm going to have to beg with her on the phone for like hours after she watches this.
Don't watch episode 3.
Do not watch episode 3 between minutes 26 and 30.
Yeah.
You can skip that.
Literally. If you're my mum, press the caption to skip.
But only if you're Jay's mum.
Only if you're my mum.
That's funny.
And that actually brings up a good question. So in states that aren't South Australia, who's allowed to object? Like if you get married in public, is a stranger allowed to go, "Wait, yep, that one, don't agree with it"? Like if they have no relation to someone, do they get 2 years in prison now? No, that's a weird law I don't know about.
That kind of reminds me, you saying about like a stranger, that kind of reminds me that like in Victoria, because we did our learner's permits and P permits for driving and everything in Victoria.
P plates. Our permits to P.
Our P plates and stuff like that in Victoria. And in your driving test to get your license for your P plates when you turn 18, if you're in the middle of that test and for any reason at all, someone behind you beeps, you automatic fail.
Yeah, I've had that happen to a few people.
One of our friends in high school, I remember he came to school and he was bummed out because the person behind him beeped. He did nothing wrong. The instructor even said he did nothing wrong, but purely for the fact that the guy behind him beeped, he had to fail.
Yeah.
And
Because technically it's telling him he's the hazard.
It can just be, they can be having a bad day.
Whether
they could accidentally lean on the horn.
Yeah.
And
I don't
you
know
still fail.
I don't know if the driving instructor was like nice though. I think the driving instructor was like pretty mean. Not driving instructor,
No,
the person who does
tester.
the test. Yeah.
So the driving instructor said that the guy wasn't in the fault, but the tester, like from...
It happens.
Yeah. But that just reminds me of that. Like, you know, someone could be having a bad day and accidentally honk the horn or something, and that ruins that person's thing. What if a stranger comes up in a park, and doesn't
goes,
accidentally, but is
wedding.
having a bad day, being like, oh, I object, thinking they're funny.
Yeah. If you're a stranger who's walking around weddings, don't do it in South Australia.
Don't do it.
Because you'll get 2 years prison.
No, but also just don't do it. That's so not cool.
But like that is
like, don't interrupt someone's special day like that.
Yeah, that is why I could see that law coming in place, which is pretty funny also when you think about like, oh, laws don't change flesh and blood people. So they probably put that in, and then now more people object in South Australia because they're like, oh, you know, object against the law.
I also think
you should... creates the opposite.
You've left me with way too many questions. I feel like you definitely should have researched the answers of why these were actually in before you told me this, because I'm not going to be able to stop thinking about it.
I just wanted to hypothesize why, like what happened.
Next episode, Jay will have the answers as to why.
I freaking won't. I'll try.
I need them.
I'll try.
I need them, and if I need them, they need them, Jay.
Let me favorite those ones so that I know the answers.
Please.
I'll look about why the turkeys actually are.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Nice.
While you favorite these, Jay and I have decided to do some trivia. So we both have kind of 2 topics that we're going to go off for each other to ask each other questions. We have ChatGPT'd the trivia questions. So we have not come up with these ourselves. We have asked ChatGPT to make some easy, hard, and extremely hard trivia questions on topics. Jay's 2 topics will be Star Wars and MotoGP. My 2 topics will be Harry Potter and then a mix between like fantasy novels. So the Throne of Glass series. Did you do any ACOTAR ones?
I didn't do ACOTAR. No,
okay,
I did
so
Fourth
Throne
Wing
of Glass and
for a little
Fourth
bit.
Wing.
Was I going to add a Harry Potter one in there?
So we're going to do 2 topics each.
Okay,
so like Harry Potter for me and like Throne of Glass / Fourth Wing, like fantasy books.
Yep.
And then yours are Star Wars and MotoGP.
Cool.
So we're going to do a couple of easy ones, a couple of hard ones, a couple of extremely hard ones.
Yeah, mine's decided to get rid of everything that I loaded up before, so I'm actually going to rewrite.
That's okay. While you rewrite it, I am going to have a look, and I reckon we do 2 easy, 2 hard, 2 extremely hard. Do you want to do that on each? We'll just do one of each so far.
Sorry, I need to...
We're just going to pause while Jay does this.
We're going to pause.
Sorry.
Yo.
Okay, so we're back.
Fixed.
ChatGPT decided to erase all Jay's things, so we had to put it back through. And apparently it doesn't know what Fourth Wing is.
Yeah, it really doesn't know what Fourth Wing is. I've written...
So there'll be no Fourth Wing questions.
Fourth Wing's like the biggest book out right now. Even I've read... No, I haven't read it.
You've listened to it.
Yeah, I shouldn't get myself ahead of that.
Yeah, don't be...
Anyway, I've written in there like a prompt. Give me 10 really hard Fourth Wing trivia questions with answers, which gave me who is the author of the Fourth Wing? What is the fictional universe of the Fourth Wing?
Okay. So
it doesn't know what the hell's going
on. But the fictional universe, it's the Empyrean series. But okay.
It gave
Empyrean
the answer
series?
as there isn't a widely known book titled Fourth Wing. So
wow.
That was the answer it gave for the trivia question.
ChatGPT needs to up its game. Anyways, we're gonna do 1 easy, 1 hard, and 1 extremely hard question on each topic, and then we're gonna see how we go with adding extra ones near the end.
Yep.
All right. Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
I can give you a easy one. Yep.
Okay.
So easy for Harry Potter.
Yep.
Who is Harry Potter's best friend?
Ronald Weasley.
Ronald Weasley is correct.
You went really easy.
Yeah. Do you want a harder one?
No, that's fine. It's fine. We're doing easy first. Okay.
Who is Harry Potter's next best friend?
Okay. Your easy Star Wars question. What color is Yoda's lightsaber?
Green.
Correct. Ding. Ding. Next
I'm
one.
not even like the biggest Star Wars nerd, but I'm going to be able to get this, I hope. So the easy question for Throne of Glass. Now?
Oh, yeah, sure.
That's what I'm doing.
Or do we just want to do easy, medium, hard for each?
Each thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We'll do
So
that.
we're on the same train, the same wavelength.
Okay, this next one is who was the headmaster of Hogwarts before Albus Dumbledore?
Oh, I know his name.
Is that too hard? Have I gone too hard already? Some of these are pretty hard, so
Damn, I know his name. Starts with D.
I mean the last name does.
Yeah.
Yeah, like same initials as Mr. Dumbledore.
I know.
Professor, sorry. Professor Dumbledore.
It's not Diggle. It's not. It's
No.
because there's Daedalus Diggle, but it's not Diggle. Oh my god. No, Jay.
Duh. It's
That's a hard one.
Armando Dip It.
Dip it.
Dip it.
Diggle. Dip it.
Yo, I dig it. Dip it.
Okay.
Bop it. Twist it.
Hard.
Armando Dip it.
Stop it. Okay.
Yes.
I don't want to go too easy in the hard questions for you.
Oh, I mean, like, it's
Who is the Chancellor of the Galactic Republic at the beginning of the Phantom Menace?
the Chancellor is Palpatine.
What's their name at the start when they're the Chancellor of the Galactic Republic?
Oh, wait.
Who is the Chancellor of the Galactic Republic at the beginning of the Phantom Menace?
Who is the Chancellor of
I went for a name, like a person question, because you went for a person question.
Palpatine's not the Chancellor? I don't know.
Chancellor
Oh.
what?
Wait. Dude, I can hear someone saying that in my head, but
That's the same with mine.
unless I'm just hearing characters say, "Blah, blah, 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 speak to the Chancellor." I don't know.
Do you give up?
I give up.
Chancellor Valorum.
Valorum. Yeah, right. Beats me.
Cool. All right. You're hard.
I knew I was going to be really good at this.
We also didn't brush up on the topics
We didn't.
beforehand either. Like, this is completely cold.
All right. Okay. This one is. Oh, maybe I gave you the hard one first. My bad. What are the 3 unforgivable curses?
Is this in the extremely hard question?
My prompt was give me 10 extremely hard Harry Potter trivia questions.
The 3 unforgivables.
Yeah, I can give you. I'll search up another one.
Avada Kedavra, Crucio.
What are they? Oh, Cruciatus?
Yeah, Cruciatus, the Crucio. Avada Kedavra, which is the death curse.
Yeah, killing curse.
And then there's... Oh, what's the third one? Oh, no. I have not watched the Harry Potter books in years.
Oh.
I have not read the Harry Potter books or watched the movies in years.
Cruciatus curse, the killing curse. Do you remember the scene with Mad Eye Moody?
That's Crucio, sweetheart.
Yeah. He does another one. He teaches all of them. He teaches all 3.
I can't remember it.
Do you want me to say it?
Yeah, say it.
Imperio.
That's right. Goodness
Imperious
gracious.
curse.
I can't believe that. I just mind blank so hard. Well, do you want like an extremely hard?
Yeah, go for it anyway. Like, we'll both learn something about Harry Potter regardless.
Okay. Okay. Do you want like? I think this is a really, really, really hard.
I just wrote in extremely hard questions again. I ain't heard of half of this shit.
Do you want me to do like an extremely hard one?
Oh, dude, yeah, go like any you want. Yeah, I'll give it my best. That's for sure. Or I'll get it totally wrong, like I did the last one.
Okay. What is the number of the trash compactor that Luke, Han, and Leia end up in aboard the Death Star?
No one knows that.
Exactly.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
What is the number of the trash compactor
Yep.
that they all get stuck in?
Yep. 326 3827.
How the fuck is it to do that? 3623887.
No, 326
I've already got it wrong.
3827.
Oh my god! There's
I'll
no
give you
way.
a different extremely hard question. I just thought
That
was
is
the
a good one
funniest
though.
thing ever.
That is hilarious.
Yeah. What are
That's
the
so funny.
names? What are the names of the 2 pod races Anakin beats to win the Boon to Eve Classic? 2 pod races that he beats.
Chesko Sebulba. No, not Chesko Sebulba, but Sebulba. That's how he says.
Sebulba, yeah.
That's how he says hello to him.
There's another one. What's the second one?
Sebulba and Sebulbasaur.
It's second form.
Crossover. Sebulba and is Bunta Eve the track?
Boon to Eve Classic is the race.
The track, damn.
So there's Sebulba and starts with G.
Gordio. No, I don't know.
Gascano.
I could hear the guys saying that in my head.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Bunta Eve Classic.
Yeah.
The 2-headed dude.
There you go.
Damn. Do you want me to give you another crazy hard
please.
one? That's not. I actually thought you were going to get that one, to be honest.
I can just completely blanked. I can say my brain is not really working.
Actually, there was an add-on to that question, which was what were the unforgivable curses and who performed all 3 of them in the series?
Moody.
Oh, and which characters performed them? So,
Moody, Voldemort, Bellatrix.
oh yeah, there was also another one in there which they've given, which was Barty Crouch Jr. did the Imperio curse.
Yeah.
Imperious curse. Anyhow, I'll go to something else. So really, really hard one. It's
Sure.
from the books.
We'll see how I go.
I'm sure it's from the books. What is the name of the witch who wrote The Rise and Fall of the Dark Arts, a book often mentioned in the series?
The Rise and Fall of the Dark Arts.
A witch. She wrote it.
Yes. Oh, I don't. Oh.
I think I'll say it and you'll say yes. Because you always watch Harry Potter trivia on the TV.
Don't expose me like that.
I think I've heard you say this person's name.
The Rise and Fall of the Dark Arts.
Yeah. A witch wrote it.
Can you give me, like, initials? The first letter of the initials, J.
B. Well, because I was going to give both initials, first and last, but just B.
The only witch name in my head right now is Mathilda Hopkirk, but it's not.
Ooh.
It's not.
No, but that first name's kind of close.
It's Belinda.
Ooh.
Shit.
Belinda.
No.
What was the last one you said? Mafalda.
Mathilda Hopkirk.
That's funny. That's really close to this first name. Mafalda.
Bofelda?
It's close.
No, I don't know, Jay.
Bathilda Bagshot.
Bathilda Bagshot?
Yeah.
Did she write that?
She wrote that.
You know she's the old lady that, like, they kill to the snake embodies in Deathly Hallows.
Oh.
The old lady?
That's her.
That lived in
Now all I
in
can think
Godric's
is
Hollow.
Bathilda Bagshot.
Yeah. In
But she
Godric's
doesn't say
Hollow,
that.
she lived 2 doors down from the Potters when Harry was a baby.
Okay.
And across the road from the Dumbledores back in the day.
I see. So that's her.
You know what, Jay? If you had have actually given me the initials like I asked and said BB, I would have gotten it.
Well, I said B, and then I was like, oh, I was going to give you first and last, but it's B.
Yeah, but you need to say BB.
All right.
Because you
would've
just
got
gave
that.
me one.
B.
Okay, next topic.
Next.
You go.
Oh, me.
Yeah,
want me
you
to go
win.
again? So next one for you is
Throne of
Glass. Yep.
You won't know any of what is
I don't know
hard,
what's
what is not
easy,
hard.
I
Yeah.
don't know if they're right or wrong.
So this could go either way, folks.
I don't even know half the characters. I've heard you say these people, but I'm like, sure.
You've seen me cry over these people.
Yeah. So obviously the author is Sarah J. Maas.
Yes.
What is the capital city of Adalan? Who is the capital city of Madalan?
What?
What is the capital city of Adelan?
Ardalan.
Ardalan. I'm so wrong every time.
It's okay, guys. Once the graphic audiobooks come out, Jay will read it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
What is the capital city of Ardalan?
What is the capital city of Ardalan? These are the easy ones, apparently. Ardalan.
And then it starts with A as well, doesn't it?
No. Starts with R.
Rochfield. Rotfield? I've never said these names out loud.
Nah. No, you haven't said this one, but I see some of them.
Rickfield?
Oh, it's close.
It's something like that, but I've never said these names out loud. I've only read them.
And that's what it would be if this word was translated to some like English town. It's Rifthold.
Rifthold, yeah. Sorry.
Rifthold.
Rifthold.
I pronounced
I've never said these names out loud. This is going to be hard.
Yeah. So Rickfield, I could see how you got that.
I said Riftfield.
Yeah.
It was close.
Yeah, it's close.
Okay. Yours is MotoGP.
Mine's MotoGP. Yes.
Easy. And the thing is, I actually know.
What noise do they make? Meow.
Thing is, I actually know about MotoGP a bit, so I'll be able to.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the maximum engine displacement allowed in MotoGP?
Currently, it's 1,000 cc's, but it used to be in 2008. It was regulated to 800 cc's, but it's actually going back to 850 cc's.
Wow.
In a few years, it's gone back up. It's going back down to 850
cool.
cc's, which will be so cool.
I didn't need all that information.
Because apparently they don't use.
Was a lot.
Yeah, all right, I'll shut up.
Just
immediately nerd out.
It's too easy for you to nerd out.
Next question.
Yeah.
We'll go sort of a medium. Again, I don't actually know if this is a medium question. What is the name of the prince who becomes Selena's?
Dorian. No, I'm joking. Is it actually Dorian?
Dorian, what's the last name?
Havillard.
Is it Selena?
Selena.
So the
Selena
question...
Sardothian.
That was the answer. That is correct. Ding. You got it right. It was, what is the name of the prince who becomes Selena's friend? Dorian Havillard. Have a lot of blood. What?
Havillard.
Yeah, that Havillard.
He is also the Prince of Ardalan.
There you go.
Yeah.
How's that? So was that a hard question or was that?
That was an easy one.
That's an easy question. Oh, okay.
The other one was a hard one.
Yeah, wow.
But that's also because I just couldn't remember the name.
Yeah, I've just written in
Rifthold out loud.
easy, medium, and extremely hard.
Okay. Your hard question?
My hard question? What's my hard question?
I was thinking, do you want like a recent question or an older question?
Oh, older, newer. I don't mind.
Who won the MotoGP World Championship in 2006, breaking Valentino Rossi's streak? 2006. So 2006. Valentino Rossi's streak was before that.
I want to say either Nicky Hayden or Jorge Lorenzo.
Choose one. It's one of them. Choose one.
It's one of those two. Nicky Hayden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Rest in peace.
Nice.
Dude, nice. I got that one straight away.
Yeah.
Jorge Lorenzo, I think, won it 2010. Maybe 2009. Okay. Maybe 09.
All right.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
It's your turn. This is how this works.
This is how this works.
It's back and forth, Jay.
I found my question and locked my phone. All right. Next one is, what is the name of the sword that Selena Sardothian wields? What's the name of the sword?
Oh, I know it.
Like the sword of Isildur or whatever. But
it's Gavin's sword. But
that'd be a sick name. Yo, this is Gav's.
No, it's
Gav's sword. I almost gave it away.
Can you say the first letter?
A.
Oh my god, I've read this so many times. Like I've read this name.
Yeah.
Is it something breaker?
No, but it is B. B is the first letter of the second word, but it's to do with a sword. B. A, B.
I've completely blanked.
So it's the city.
As soon as you say it.
It's the city. Adalin. Adalin's
Adalin.
blade.
Adalin's blade.
Adalin's blade. Is it not called that?
I don't think so.
Damn. I'll give you another one.
Sorry. If that is actually correct, I'm sorry as well, but I don't think that is.
Sorry, Throne
It
of Us
depends.
fans.
When does she wield it?
I don't know. I don't know. I'll ask ChatGPT. But all right. What is the name of the mysterious tower in the glass castle?
The mysterious tower,
In the glass castle.
like the clock tower. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Like, what is the name of the mysterious tower? It's a mysterious tower. Might hold dragons? Is there dragons in that book?
No.
Well, this word has something to do with dragons.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's the word gate. WYRD.
Oh, the word gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is a clock tower.
Oh, it's a clock tower. So it's not
And it was
mysterious at
only-
all. It tells time.
It's literally a clock tower that ends up being a word gate.
All right, I'll try one more because this is kind of, I'm going to blame these ones on ChatGPT letting us down.
I think it's also hard when it's like a book series like that.
Yeah, like it's pretty niche. What is the name of the Fey warrior who becomes Selena's
Rowan.
last name? Rowan.
Whitehorn.
Bingo. That is correct. That was good.
Sorry, you talk about her mate. I'm like, yeah, easy, 100%.
Yep.
You know his friends, Fenris, Gavriel, Lorcan.
So who is the king of Adalin?
And Lorcan marries
Which-
Lady Alid Lochan. So his name is Lord Lochan of Lochan. It's so
Lord
funny.
Lochan of Lochan.
Lord Lochan.
Of Lochan.
I don't think it's of Lochan, but
And what is it?
his name is literally Lord Lorcan Lochan.
He's popping at Lochan.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Who is the king of Adalin?
His name is also Dorian, but he is unnamed.
Oh. Did they not
He's
say
just-
his last name?
He is just
This reckons it's Dorian.
King Havillard. Yeah, it's the same name.
Oh, it's same name, but he's different guy.
Different guy.
Different Dorian.
Well, Prince Dorian does become the king.
Crap. I accidentally got out of it.
That's okay, sure.
Anyway.
Anyways. So, Jay,
Yes.
who... Let's go someone else, okay. What team did Casey Stoner ride for when he won his second MotoGP World Championship?
HRC. Repsol Honda.
Repsol Honda. I was looking for. Who was the youngest back it up. Who was the youngest rider to ever win a MotoGP race?
Oh, it could have been Pedro Acosta, but it's Marquez.
Marquez?
It could have been, but he recently apparently got past that age. So he can't do it now. Essentially what I'm saying. But he's good.
Mm.
He's good. We're gonna probably watch.
Oh, this
all of
works.
that.
Okay. They're at this race at the moment as we're recording this. They're at the Barcelona
Yep.
Catalonia race.
Catalonia.
What is the name of the corner at the Circuit de Barcelona Catalonia that was renamed in honor of Louis Salom?
What is the corner named?
What
So
is
what did they call
what is
it?
the name of the corner? So you can give me like what turn it is or the name
All right.
that they renamed in honor of Louis.
Damn, it's probably a
Salom.
track I don't know the best.
This is an extremely hard
Is
question.
it turn 3?
No.
Damn. Don't know.
It's turn 12.
Oh, the hairpin?
Lacaxia.
Lacaxia. Yeah, I definitely would not have got that.
Caxa. So maybe not Lacaxia, but
Lacacia?
Lacacia maybe.
Yeah. Damn, that's a good one. Yeah, I could not get
I
that.
can just keep going if you would like.
Yeah, go for it. Might as well knock off these last 3 minutes with a MotoGP trivia.
Which British rider won his first MotoGP race at 2016 Czech Grand Prix?
2016 Czech Grand Prix. British rider. Scott Redding?
C.
Oh, C. Cal Crutchlow? Yes, we met Cal at the Phillip Island. He's a legend. He's funny. I don't know why I thought.
Which rider won the final 500cc World Championship in 2001 before the transition to MotoGP?
Valentino Rossi.
Mm-hmm.
On the yellow bike. Can't remember what it was.
Who was the first Japanese rider to win a Premier Class race in MotoGP?
Norik Abe?
how do you know that? What the heck?
Yeah.
I've never heard that before in my life.
Norik Abe.
Which circuit hosts the Italian Grand Prix in MotoGP?
Mugello.
Mugello circuit. Nice.
Yes. Mugello. I don't know.
Which rider won the MotoGP World Championship for the first time in 2020?
2020. Fabio Quartararo.
Wrong.
Oh. So Pecco didn't win it that year. Oh, is it
2020? Juan Mir.
Dang it. I got my years wrong.
You were so confident on Quartararo too.
Those last 4 years were all
You were
1 year
so
though.
confident.
Yeah. That busted me, that one.
Which Spanish rider won the MotoGP World Championship in 2010, 2012 and 2015?
2010.
2012, 2015.
Oye Lorenzo?
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
And then the hardest question of them all. Which manufacturer has a prominent red colour scheme and is known as the Ducati?
I wonder which team... Sorry, let me go over this. So which team has a prominent red colour and is...
known as
the
Ducati.
Mm.
It's a really hard one.
McLaren? no, it's obviously Ducati, but... what the hell?
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
I don't know.
Do we want to talk about the Jack Miller controversy?
No. Maybe we'll talk about that next episode.
Yeah, maybe we'll talk MotoGP on the next episode.
I think we should do a genuine, like, full MotoGP episode next episode.
I think we should have probably a guest for that because we got a lot of friends that watch it as well, and they're super hyped for it.
We'll ask some friends and see who we can get on. If we can get someone on. Yeah. I have one immediately in my brain.
Yes.
That'll probably say yes. But it might be a different setup. It might be like on a Zoom situation kind of.
Yeah, we might have to do that.
Like a split screen kind of thing because they're currently not in state.
Like 2 is intimate. 3 is...
a crowd.
A crowd. Oh, is a party.
No, it's a crowd.
It's a crowd. 4's a party?
4's a party.
Yeah. We'll definitely get some guests on sometime.
But yeah. Okay.
All right.
Thanks so much for hanging out.
Make sure you do everything that you're meant to do. Save the playlist, whatever it is.
This was our mixed bag episode where we just talked about whatever was on our mind, which there will be quite a few of these episodes where we kind of just have a real mixed bag. Like mixed bag lollies. What's your favourite? Bananas? Strawberries and cream?
What's my favourite lolly?
Red frogs?
It probably was milk bottles, but then slowly as I've grown up, it's gone to candy corn.
No, out of a mixed bag of lollies,
out of a mixed bag of lollies.
Goodness gracious.
I thought you meant just lolly in general.
No,
mixed bag of lollies.
I am a banana gal.
Yeah. Probably still milk bottles.
Strawberries and cream?
Milk bottles or race cars. Yeah, strawberries and cream are good.
I don't like strawberries and cream. Never liked them.
Peaches and cream, I did like them, but then I had too many one day when I was sitting on the couch after school. Went to the shop and got some peaches and cream, and I didn't like them after that.
I was always a banana. Or, milk bottles were pretty good. I hated the teeth. You know, the teeth?
Yeah. What the hell? Why do they keep putting teeth in the fucking bags, dude? They taste weird and minty. It's like, I guess because they're meant to taste like the fresh breath you get after brushing your teeth.
Yeah, I suppose.
I don't want to eat someone else's brushed teeth. How is that a flavour?
Anyways, now
get that out of the mixed bag.
Let's debate mixed bags of lollies next round.
Yeah.
Next podcast. But thanks for joining in. I really appreciate it. Let us know if you have any topics you want us to cover because we're open to it.
We will ruin and gas bag all over them, but it'll be super funny.
And it'll be really funny. And thanks for coming along. And if you've listened to this long, I'm proud of you.
And let us know, which shark would you fight in the woods? A bear or a man?
And on that note, bye.